Hi friends, welcome. I made a basic sweet dough today. I'm going to use that dough to make some pastries for the family. So in this sweet dough, I added the yeast, flour, sugar, butter, milk, and then I just kneaded it and let it rise. And I'm gonna make a different type of pastry with each portion. I've cut into two portions, and the first portion I'm going to use to make a tea ring for my husband. That man loved to have some kind of pastry to eat with his coffee and or tea. So let's make that tea ring. Okay, so first I'm gonna roll out this tea ring to the shape that I want it. And once I have done that, I'm going to brush it with some butter that I have melted. And after brushing it, I'm going to top it up with some brown sugar. And on top of the brown sugar, I'm going to add some golden raisins. So tell me where you guys are watching from. I am in New York, upstate New York, and I would like to know where you guys are seeing these videos. If you are in other parts of the US or if you're outside of the US, please leave a comment and let us know where you are watching from. Also, I would like to ask you at this time to subscribe if you haven't done so already. If it's your first time here, hi, hello, my name is Verna, and the channel name is Starlight V. I love to be called V, so you can call me V. Let's get to know each other by you liking my video, subscribing my video to my channel, sorry, and coming back to watch my other videos. Okay, so once I am done adding the brown sugar and the raisins to this, I'm going to roll it up to make my tea ring. So we're gonna roll it on the longest side and then form it into a circle, tucking all areas so that the brown sugar and the raisins does not ooze out of the dough. So once I have done that, I will then put it onto the pan and I will use a scissors to make slits in the dough, and then I will set it aside to rise. Let me take this opportunity to give a shout out to all the Caribbean folks who are here living, those of us who were born here, or those of us who have kids who were born here but we still hold on to our Caribbean culture. Hi to all the Caribbean folks. Hello. I know there's one person in St. Martin who watches my video consistently. Hello to you and your family. I just want to touch all the Caribbean people and send warm love and greetings to you guys. Now let's get back to rolling up this pastry. And so from one end to the next, we will gently roll. And then you will keep rolling until you have everything covered into the dough. Now once you've done that, you will then cut off any excess in the ends. Just make sure that everything is tucked in nicely. And then you will bring the two ends together, forming a circle. The next pastry that I make, you will do the same thing, only in the next pastry I'm using nuts. So bring both ends together and then seal. If you wish to, once you've sealed it, you can top it off with butter and then flip it onto the pan so that the bottom is greased. When you flip it, the bottom is going to be where the butter is going to be on the bottom. If you choose to transfer it, then you just go ahead and transfer it. And then if you wish to, I did not do that, you can use some egg yolk, brush it up with some egg yolk to give it that nice color. I didn't use any egg yolk. It's a matter of choice. When you're cooking, you always cook to your taste. So if you wish to add the egg yolk on top, that's fine. I didn't do that. I just brushed it with some butter, and then I flipped the entire board onto the baking pan so that the area that I basted with the butter is now greased. Okay, so I have already, as you can see, flipped it onto the pan, and now I'm making the slits into my dough using my kitchen scissors. And you just continue doing that, and once you're done with that, then you will set it aside and let it rise for about 30 minutes before you put it into the oven. For my second portion of the dough, I am going to add nuts to that because my daughter, she requested nuts. She wanted nuts in the tearing, but I usually don't make my tearing with nuts, so I'm doing a separate portion for her with the nuts. So I have some walnuts that I have ground, and to that I'm going to add some butter, some cinnamon, some sugar, and some vanilla essence. I'm going to blend or mix rather everything together, and once I have done that, I will then roll out the other portion of the dough and I will fill that with it. So I'm gonna make a few of them here. You can choose whatever design you want. Only gonna make a few with these, and then I'm going to roll out the balance or what's left of the dough. I'm going to roll it out and then spread the nut mixture over the portion that I have rolled out, and then roll it out as I did in the first portion. I'm going to roll it, like tuck everything in the dough and roll it. Once I've done that, I will then slice, cut it into pieces, or slice it into pieces, whichever word works for you, and let it rise. And then put it into the oven to bake, and of course I will show you the results. One thing to realize is once you have a basic sweet dough, or a basic, some people say sweet bread, it's a sweet dough, you can turn that dough into any, make any form of pastry that you wish to make. If you want to add jam, or excuse me, if you want to add jelly, if you want to add dried apricots, whatever you want to add to the dough, you can add it and then shape it or design it however you want, and then bake it. There's no exact science as to how you use your sweet dough. Just use your imagination and excuse me, use your imagination and be artistic. I hope you enjoyed this recipe and please visit us again on this channel.